Bam! We are live. PowerCoupleShow.com. What's going on, guys? That's funny. All right, what's going on, guys? Policy Q here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are
the Power Couple. Welcome to the PowerCoupleShow.com or Power Couple Show.
This guy's weird today, man. Like, I love when you get all weird, you know?
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, your weirdness.
Yeah, your weirdness.
Yes. So welcome for those who are coming in. This is Policy Q.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. We're coming to you live from the Power Couple Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat YouTube and the PowerCoupleShow.com.
What's up?
Yeah, yo.
Yo, what's going on? Hopefully you guys having a great morning.
Guys, guess what?
What's up?
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
You know what Friday means, baby?
Transformation Friday.
What?
Thank God it's Friday.
Flashback Friday.
Flashback Friday.
But it is Friday, which means this is the last episode of the week.
Oh gosh, already? Oh my goodness. Oh man, you guys are...
Guys, we just got back from our workout, which is why I kind of looked like a hot mess. But it's all good, right? It's all good.
It's all good in the hood.
Guys, man, today's the last episode of the week before we start again next week. And baby, what's today's topic, man?
Today we're going to be talking about a great topic, and it's actually one of the reasons why a lot of marriages and relationships end up either in divorce or breakup, which is having trust issues, right? We're going to be talking about how don't let trust issues get in between you and your marriage, right? Don't let trust issues break you up.
You saw how I put it on my Meerkat. I said, trust issues? Let's fix them.
I like that. I like that, man.
You know, trust issues, I mean, this is a huge deal, okay? Because trust is usually the foundation of any type of relationship. Business, family, spouse, your children, you know, like it's the foundation, friendship.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there's a whole bunch of myths that come along with the topic trust. You know, like once it's broken, you can never trust anyone again.
Yeah.
You know, like, is that true? Or is that a myth, you know? So we're going to talk a lot about it. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about different things today. So, you know, let's get right into it. We always start off the Power Couple Show with what, baby?
With love words.
Palabras de amor.
Love words.
What are love words, man? There are some people here who probably have never been on the Power Couple Show. Explain to them what love words is, babe.
Man, love words happens to be my favorite part of the show, where we allocate some time to really just uplift, edify, and just show our partner some love. So wherever you are right now, whether you are in the kitchen, whether you are in your room, make sure you somehow get access to your partner, whether in person, whether through the phone, whether through text message, and just take this time right now to edify your partner, to uplift your partner, to recognize them for how awesome they've been, to share with them how great they are, right? Because that's going to do so much in your relationship. Taking the time to just say simple things like that really goes a long way. You're depositing into their bank account, and on top of that, you're making them feel more confident. They're going to reciprocate that back. You guys are going to have a better overall relationship, and it's going to start fixing it if you guys need some fixing in the relationship.
Absolutely, man. It's just a beautiful moment.
I like it because it forces you to stop thinking of the negative, and it starts making you think about the positive things that your spouse really has.
You know, I love it because you're literally giving me a formula of success in this relationship. Like, you're telling me what you love about me, and it makes me want to continue doing it. You know? So, guys, we're going to do love words right now. I want you to participate. We want you to participate. Get with your spouse, look into their eyes, and just for like a few minutes, just tell them you love them because, or you appreciate them because, just uplift them and go back and forth doing it. We're going to do it too. You can watch us, but I'd rather you do it too.
Yeah, do it right now.
Do it.
Come on.
Let's
do it. Do it.
Do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
This is. All right, cool.
I like that song.
Baby, I just want to say that I love you. I appreciate you. I think you're growing every single day. And I want to say thank you for that, because, you know, just seeing you grow it's just so rewarding to see that. To see you go from where you were to where you are now, to seeing the woman you're going to become. So
thank you. I love you too. Baby, I just want to say I love you because, as annoying as you can be sometimes, you don't care, because you're like, I need to push my wife. She's got to stay on track. And like, criticism, I appreciate that.
Not cynicism.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because you know, it just shows how much you care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really do love you.
No, and I know that, which is why
Everything that I always tell you, it's always out of love, even though sometimes it doesn't come out that way. It's because I want to help. I want to see you improve.
Yeah, and I can tell you really love me. I appreciate you for loving me. I love you for loving me because, you know, even when I don't feel like loving myself, you're there to love me, and I love you so much.
Yeah, man. Hey, I want to say that I love you because doing life with you is so amazing. Going through challenges, especially. I gotta be honest with you. You're definitely one of the most sane ones in a relationship. You definitely know like how to be at peace. You're pretty cool when things are happening, and I've learned so much from you, from the fact that how calm you stay in the middle of a storm. And I want to say thank you because I learned from that.
Man, you're awesome. I just want to say I love you for taking such a pride, not a pride, but more like a focus on getting better looking. You know what I mean? Like you're not comfortable. You're always trying to get better, and I appreciate that. I've never seen you so hungry to better your physique, to better your appearance, to better your, and I know you're doing it for me, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate it. Like I've never seen you so wanting to do that. I love you so much.
Yeah. So we just did some love words, all right? Thanks a lot, Living Chick, who
restreamed this. Thank you so much.
Thank you for restreaming this. We appreciate those who are on here, and thank you. Welcome to the Power Couple Show,
live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, YouTube,
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
By the end of the show, you want to make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, and those of you who are on thepowercoupleshow.com, y'all need to do something.
Yeah.
Baby, tell them why they need to get there and what they need to do.
Here's what you need to do, man. You need to make sure you go to thepowercoupleshow.com, get access to our free PDF called The 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple.
Woo!
It's an amazing PDF. It's going to show you exactly what you need to do to become a power couple. We're going to go into depth, and you can get your free copy today when you go to thepowercoupleshow.com. You can also join our free VIP list when you do so to get more updates, daily reminders, and to get access to when we're going to be launching the Power Couple Challenge.
Yes, man. You see, we're launching a Power Couple Club, and only power couples can enter that club. So the only way to know that if you're truly a power couple is you have to take the challenge. And if you overcome it, you're definitely going to have a higher chance of being initiated into the club. So take the challenge. It's launching very soon. Make sure you go and subscribe to that. If you're on thepowercoupleshow.com, it's right over there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there in the bottom.
All right. We're going to move on to the quote about, let's see, what's their name? Lindsay Law. Thank you for liking this and streaming this. We appreciate you. Go. All right, guys. Here's the quote of the day. Drum roll, please.
Shoot it. That's what I meant to say. Like, it came out the wrong way. I was like, shoot it out.
Oh man, did anyone think that was anyone?
Oh man, that
was hilarious.
That was totally by accident.
I want to repeat it so bad.
Oh gosh, it was like shoot it out, like.
Yeah, you should think it.
Shoot it. It was like shoot it out.
Yeah, but like you can't just like you so fast that you that was so.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
I think that we should take all the hilarious moments of all of our episodes and combine.
That's hilarious.
All right, how do we recover from that? Right? No, I'm just kidding.
It's not perfect, but it was not like
not perfect.
It was just that was not.
You're
good.
just so cute.
Sorry.
You're a cutie.
Anyways, go ahead. What is the quote?
The quote.
About now, like it's.
I feel like everything's gonna.
And it keeps going on audio, so it's like it seems like we're doing something bad.
All right. Anyway, so.
Come on.
That scared me.
No,
it scared me for a second.
Come on, let's do it.
For every good reason there is to lie, there is a better reason to tell the truth?
Woo! Woo, woo, woo!
We'll say it one more time.
Yeah.
For every good reason that there is to lie, there is a better reason to tell the truth. By Bo Bennett. I love this quote. Baby, tell me why you like this quote. Why does the audience, should enjoy this?
For every good reason that there is to lie, there is a better reason to tell the truth. And I totally agree. I think that sometimes we think that lying is the best way out. We think that lying is somehow going to solve the problem. But in reality, all we're doing is just putting the dirty hamper under the carpet. We're putting the dirty hamper in the closet. Let me tell you something. When I was a young kid and I used to have friends over my house, my room was a mess. I mean, it was terrible. It was like a hurricane went through it. Like the socks were on the TV. Like there was just like food on the counter. There was like crumbs of cheese on the bed. And like as soon as I would have company over, immediately what I would do is I would take all of that dirty stuff and I throw it in my closet, throw it under my bed, right? And it would give the appearance that it was clean, but in reality it wasn't sanitized, right? Which meant that even though I was giving the appearance that it was clean, in reality, people were walking into a room that was just intoxicated with it was just not clean, it was just bad. And the same thing with your relationship, right? Lying, that's all you're doing when you're lying is you're just throwing this stuff in the closet. And, sooner or later, they're going to find out. And they're going to find out. When they find out, it's not going to be a good thing, right? So it's better to tell the truth, right? My wife always says, if you have to hide something, then you shouldn't do it, right? And that's something that you should think about, because if you're gonna do something, you're gonna make a decision in your relationship, and you have a feeling like you're gonna have to lie. Guess what? Don't do it. And plus, women are just more likely to catch a man lying because they're more observant. No, like seriously, like science backs it up. Where women have like 12 or 13 ways. They're just more intuitive and they're more observant than guys are. So they pick up on different facial gestures than guys do, and they can actually tell if you're lying. So just don't lie to your spouse, because they're gonna find out, and they're gonna find out, and it's not gonna be good. What does it mean to you?
Man, well, first I just want to shout out to D_trucking. Thank you for liking this.
Thank you
for retweeting this. Go follow at D_trucking.
Trucking.
And good morning to you, man. I appreciate you being here. To me, it's just like it's always better to tell the truth. It's just always better. I mean, I can't think of a reason. I mean, and I'm guilty of it. I've lied. I've done it before. We've all done it. And it's just, it really, when you lie, you're doing it more so to protect yourself. Even when you think it's to protect the other person, doing it more so because you don't want to see them get hurt and in return retaliate on you or lash out to you. So it's always about you.
Yeah,
right? It's always about you,
true.
protecting you. It's a very selfish thing to do. But being truthful and being honest is one of the most selfless things to do, because you rid all of emotion, all just logical. You just like, no. Like, I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm gonna just be transparent, especially in your marriage, especially in your relationship. The more transparent you are, the more one you can be. Yeah. Because if he knows my every thoughts and I know his every thoughts, and he can see right through me, I can see right through him. Yeah. We literally have become one. But the moment you start trying to, shade in some color, right? The more void you start creating in the relationship. Yeah. And the more assumption you put. And you know that little saying, right? You make an ass out of you and me. You know what I mean?
Did you get that from your dad? Okay.
And it's like need for that. And it's like, there's a point in dating where it's like a game. Like when you're dating, when you first get into the dating game, it's like, oh no, or it's like, where were you Friday? Like this game, right? In fact, I was talking to a friend, and this friend was dating someone, talking to someone, and this friend of mine found out that the person that she was talking to was on a date. Okay, went on a date, was dating other people, that week. And my friend didn't know what to do, like, is that okay? Because we're not really serious. How do I bring this about? And so I explained to my friend, what I think, what I would do, right? And you know, when she brought it to his attention, the guy denied the whole thing, like was playing this game, right? And I think that there's a sign of immaturity in a person when they don't have, I'm going to use the word, the balls, right, or the guts to just face the truth.
Man.
You know what I mean? It's a sign of maturity when you can just put all guards down and let people see you for who you really are.
Yeah.
There's true maturity.
Yeah, man. And you know, I mean, I grew up like, you know, we're going to quickly just move into the challenge in just a second.
Right.
And we're going to be sharing with you guys exactly some of the challenges that we've been through as a couple.
Word up.
But before we do, you are welcome, okay? Welcome to the
Power Couple Show. Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat,
YouTube, and the PowerCoupleShow.com.
Make sure you make your way to the PowerCoupleShow.com. Baby, tell them why.
To get access to a free PDF, 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple. It is a phenomenal ebook / PDF where we're going to be shining the light on what it really takes to become a power couple. And it's probably not what you think, okay? So make sure you go to the PowerCoupleShow.com, get access to that free PDF, get your free copy as soon as today.
That's
all right. So make sure you
y'all.
make your way over there. And we're talking about,
you know, trust issues. You know, trust issues can bring down a marriage. Trust is usually the foundation of a relationship. So we're going to talk about the myths of trust. We're going to talk about, you know, becoming trustworthy.
Yeah.
And just having trust, just being able to trust others, right? Shout out to some people here who followed us. You know, continue following us. We'll follow you back. You guys are the bomb. All right.
Yeah,
so
thank you for following us.
You were going to say something though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were gonna say something about
followed
this.
at BallCQ. Oh, thanks a lot, B Nooner. Okay, at 49. Hopefully I said that right.
B Nooner.
B Nooner. Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah. So we're gonna be moving into the challenge, but you know, as a kid, I remember actually watching my parents. I actually remember my father. My father used to lie a lot, and he was so consistent with his lying that it really tore up my parents' relationship. I mean, I really saw them having a lot of trust issues to the point where even when he was being truthful, it was never taken serious, right? So, I mean, it was hurting him too because, I mean, he just wanted to be taken serious as a man. And the fact that he wasn't being taken serious by my mother, I mean, just hurt him. But, I mean, can you blame my mom for not taking him serious? I mean, he was constantly lying, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the truth is that, you know, trust issues can really put a dent in your relationship if you allow them to and if you continue to do them, right? What we want to do here, guys, is we want to resolve them. We want to kind of expand them. Why lying to your spouse only make things worse?
Heck yeah.
How to resolve those issues, right, immediately if you've already done it, right? Because here's what really, like, I mean, in a relationship, whenever your partner is amazing to you, whenever your partner is great to you, it should not give you the excuse to take advantage of them because they're so nice, right? It should reinforce your commitment to them so you can be faithful to them, right? And that's happened from this guy named Judah Smith, and he talks about how every time his wife does something, it reinforces his commitment. It reinforces, like the word reinforce means that, like, the way I see it in my mind is just like, it's just more and more like, you know, like just armor being like protected around the marriage, right? So
that's awesome.
Understand that the more consistent you are with being truthful, the more consistent you are with telling the truth, it's what it's doing. It's reinforcing your marriage. It's making it bulletproof. And the more consistent you're with lying, just imagine a soldier going out into war with less and less armor, okay?
That's right.
Or walking into the battlefield as bullets are flying past you.
I hope not. I hope not.
And if you do, you're probably, if you get hit, right? I mean, you're down. I mean, you're probably going to be done. And that's what's going to happen if you're going out into war, because it's a fight every day.
Man, the more lies that you put in a relationship, the more space you're creating.
Yeah.
You're furthering and furthering each other from knowing one another. You know, shout out to David Dorian Rios, David Dorian Ross, who liked this. We streamed this. We appreciate you. Thank you for It's Ruback for liking this and retweeting this. And shout out from Israel. What's up, man? That's awesome. Cash Lenders, thanks for being here.
Cash
What's
lenders.
up?
What up,
You
man?
guys are watching
The Power Couple Show.
live Monday to Friday, 10 a.m.
Eastern on
Meerkat,
YouTube, and the PowerCoupleShow.com.
Make your way to the PowerCoupleShow.com anytime throughout the show. Baby, tell them why.
To get access to a free PDF called The 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple, okay? Get today, okay?
Ahora.
Because it is very insightful, it's very good, and you don't want to miss out on what you may or may not know about what the 7 ways are to really becoming a power couple. So make sure you make your way out there. We'd love to have you. We'd love to give you this free PDF as a way of saying thank you for spending your time with us.
So we're going to talk about a challenge that we personally experienced when one of us have, tried to lie or, just do this whole thing. I actually want to bring up a really funny scenario.
Yeah, go for
It's
it.
really funny. It's not as serious as most, relationship lies, like, cheating and things like that. And we'll talk about those things. Probably, I think that's one of the episodes coming up next week. But anyway, so this is a funny situation, but it's going to get a point across that you wouldn't believe, okay? So one day, Paolo and I had to get ready to go to court, okay? We were doing something with our licenses. I forgot. And I remember we were getting ready, and I'm getting dressed, and he's getting dressed, and I just see him kind of like disappear throughout the morning. I'm like, where the heck is he? Like, I gotta make sure he looks good, all this stuff. And so I bump into him in the house. I bump into him. I'm like, dude, like, I haven't seen you throughout the morning. Did you eat? All this stuff. He's like, has like this weird face on, and he's like, and he puts like his hands behind his back. And I'm like, this is awkward. Like, and he's,
yo, thank you for retweeting this.
He's like, I don't, promise you won't get mad, right? And so he was gonna hide if it wasn't for me bumping into him and catching him in the act.
Ooh.
In the act of what? You're gonna find out. So he stands there, he's like, promise you won't get mad. I'm like, babe, like, stop with the nonsense. No, I'm not gonna get mad. Tell me what the heck is wrong. And he's like, okay, I locked the keys in the car. And I was like, ugh. Now, I didn't yell. I didn't go crazy. I was like, you idiot! Like, I didn't do any of that stuff. And I was just like, okay, well, what are you doing? And he had like a screwdriver. He's like, I'm gonna try and get it out. And like, so here he was trying to fix this problem by himself. Probably would have taken the whole entire morning to do it. And meanwhile, I'm like trying to figure out where he is. Because I bump into him, he's forced to tells me, and then we're able to actually get it together. We're able to actually, like literally the way we got the key out of the car was like he had to like push the window down. One of us had to take the hanger and try to unlock the door, right? We had to figure this thing out. The point was that he couldn't fix the problem by himself. And what happens is, although he had good reason to lie to me, which was so I won't yell at him, so I don't freak out, I don't think that we're going to be running late. Really, he did that to protect me, right, in his mind. But really, it was selfish, because by trying to protect me, really what he was afraid of was me lashing out on him.
Very true.
Right? That's what he was afraid of. That's number one. And number two, by him trying to protect me, he was actually prolonging the solution of the problem. Therefore, in the long run, we would have ended up showing up late. Like, I was going to find out regardless. It was impossible for him to figure out this problem on his own, to solve it.
Yeah, yeah.
So how much better would it have been if the moment that it happened, he came inside and said, babe, you wouldn't believe it. I locked the key in the car. We need to get it out now. And we immediately started working on the solution. You see, trust, guys, man, like, lying is so stupid. It does more harm than good, okay? You're prolonging yourself from solving whatever it is that you're hiding, okay? And this is a silly example, right? Because it's just keys in a car. But this goes to like addiction. This goes as far back as problems, like everything. It goes deep.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, whatever you do with the small things, you're doing with the bigger things.
Bam.
I mean, I had to learn, and I'm still learning, but of course I've understand what having trust issues. I mean, it just tears up your marriage. It just messes up your marriage. And I mean, if you know anything about statistics, the U.S. Census Bureau says that 50% of marriages end up going into divorce. I mean, they end up going into a divorce. Thank you for the retweets.
We appreciate
we appreciate that, man. You guys are really showing us some love.
I love it.
We love it, right? So, we're gonna go right into the challenge. Right?
That was the challenge.
That was the challenge.
Yeah. That's
right.
That's just a small example. I mean, I can't really think of a bigger one.
Yeah.
Where we've lied to each other or hid things from each other.
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of been very upfront with each other from the very beginning. There's been some kinks and some things that we've needed to work out.
Yeah, I mean, there's been moments where you sat down and said, look, I want to tell you that I'm struggling with this.
Yeah, we've done that, man. So, I mean, again, guys, you guys need to understand that, look, your marriage is sacred. Your relationship with your partner is sacred. Your spouse is amazing, right? And sometimes we don't understand that until we lose it. And we don't want to get to that point. You don't want to end up to the point where you lose your spouse, right? Because right now you may not like them. Right now you may be angry at them. But look, start making that effort to be more consistent with telling the truth, right? Because I'm telling you, every time you lie, it's like you're literally robbing yourself of the blessing, right? Because your marriage is a blessing, right? And we talked about yesterday a little bit more about that. And if you want to watch yesterday's episode, just go to the entire week's episodes on there. Okay, thepowercoupleshow.com. So, guys, again, look, listen. My name is Paulo CQ.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are
the Power Couple.
You're watching the
Power Couple Show
live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, baby. Tell them why.
To get access to our free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple.
You heard.
Get your copy today. Join our free VIP list today.
You heard.
Yeah, but okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to answer any questions that you guys may have for us, any questions that are in your minds, right? We would love to answer any of the questions that you have.
You've got questions?
We've got answers.
We love that, man. So just let us know. I mean, let's kind of talk about some of the myths while you guys are putting in some questions here, Babe, what do you think about the saying, once the trust is broken, you can never trust again?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like a dogma, man. I think, I just think that's like, people's like beliefs and stuff. I think people need a chance to be forgiven. We're not perfect, I think that, there's people who've done things worse things like, abuse their spouse, and like, there's no saying for that. Once a beater is always a beater. I mean, I think that in a relationship, I think that there's going to be things that we do that is going to hurt. I mean, we're not perfect. We're going to hurt each other in the relationship, right? But it's about forgiveness. But it's also on the other person. It's about having grace, but also the other person can't take advantage of that grace.
Yeah.
They really need to understand it to the core, what it really means. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you understand grace, and that's what it makes you want to do. It makes you want to give back to the spouse rather than take advantage of.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's something really powerful that I was thinking about as you were just talking. Like, I love when you talk, because when you talk, you stimulate my mind.
Yeah.
But check this out, right? I think that the problem is this, right? It's not so much on trust being broken, but more so the expectation of trust being held. This is huge.
Ooh. It just hit me.
It hit me, right? I'm going to say it again. It's not so much on trust being broken, but more so on the expectation of trust being held.
Damn,
and this is what I mean. I can say, hey, babe, I love you. I trust you with everything, right? And I can say that in a way where I have an expectation of how far I'm going to trust this man. And if he doesn't uphold this expectation, then my trust is going to collapse.
Ooh.
And I think that's where the real problem lies.
Yeah.
Because if you can trust your spouse so much so, knowing that they're human and they will fail, they will fall, but you trust them not to never fall. That's not where trust begins, and that's where most trust is held. You need to trust them that when they fall, they'll get back up. That's where the trust needs to be held.
Yeah.
My trust shouldn't be held on him that he'll never fall. Baby, I trust you. You ain't ever gonna do me wrong. Baby, I trust you so much that you're gonna be here through thick and thin, and through good times and the bad. And the moment he's not, I throw in the towel. No, that's not where trust should be held. That's too high of an expectation. Let me ask you, are you even gonna be there through thick and thin? Are you even gonna be there in the good times and the bad? Are you gonna be there? You can't count on that, because we don't know. We don't know. You're a human being with an emotional roller coaster. You're a human being who has no control of life and what is dealt to you. You have no control.
Yeah, man.
All you have control over is the response to that. So your trust shouldn't be held in him being perfect or her being perfect. Your trust should be able to be held in, when you fall, baby, I trust so much
I trust so much.
that you will get back up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's where trust needs to be.
And you know what? That's powerful, man. You know, like the expectation, right? I mean, you know, if you want your child, they say, if you want your child to be a thief, just put that expectation on them, right? The expectation is the bar that we give our spouses, right? And we will perform up to par. We will perform up to someone's expectation, right? Because I mean, we're influenced by our spouse. So I mean, your expectation, like my wife just mentioned, she just made a phenomenal point, and you guys should take it down. You guys should really internalize that, because I think some of you guys may have not gotten it just yet, right? And I see some people saying good stuff, right? So Cash on there said mistake, grace, but also on the other hand, you know, understand that as the other partner, right? When your partner is giving you grace, it's not for you to continue to keep taking advantage, right? It's for you to actually straighten your ways, man. It's for you to reassess. It's for you to take some time and say, all right, where did I go wrong, man? And really think ahead, because this is the problem. We don't think ahead as human beings sometimes. We just think for today, and we might possibly think for tomorrow. But we're not thinking 10 years from now. We're not thinking 20 years from now. We're not thinking 30. We're not thinking generations ahead, not realizing that our decision can impact an entire generation or generations, right? Our decisions can really be consequences that we may have to live with forever, right? And this is the thing, right? You have to understand how to base your decisions, not based off of your emotions, which you cannot trust. In the moment that I base my decisions on my emotion, I almost always get it wrong, right? We need to learn how to base our decisions off of principles, right? That because principles, like especially like good principles, like godly principles, right? Those stand the test of times. I mean, they've been here for thousands of years. Those are the things that you want to base your decisions off, not your emotions, where you're happy one day, you're sad the next. I mean, your emotions wither. I mean, they go to the wind. They go like to the left, to the right. They're up and down, but principles, they stand tall in the midst of whatever situation. And that's what you should be basing your decisions off whenever it comes to either lying, whenever it comes to doing something bad, then you have to cover up, right? Base your decisions off of principles and ask yourself, is this a good decision today, tomorrow, and forever, right?
Absolutely, man. Man, do you have any questions about that, guys? Put it in the comments below. We want to answer some of those questions. Remember that trust, look, get rid of that myth of once trust is broken, it could never be brought back, right? No, like, I don't agree with that. I really don't. I really don't agree with that. I agree 100% with what my husband said. Operate in grace, right? Make your decisions off of principles. And when you do that, when the trust is broken, look, it can always be built back. I don't think that it could never be built back. It can always be built back. Is it gonna be tough? Absolutely. But no one ever said it would be easy. Trust isn't about easy. Trust isn't about a one-time affair. Trust is an affair of consistency. Trust is an everyday thing. Trust is an everyday decision.
That's good.
So is marriage. So is everything in life. Everything in life is an everyday thing. It's not a one-time thing. So if someone messes up once, like you're gonna base the rest of your trust on that one time, no, it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. Get rid of that, grow up, mature, because you facing that shows a sign of maturity. Yeah. You retreating from it, running from it shows a sign of immaturity, guys.
Great point. I mean, that's a good point, man.
I can this could be a whole seminar.
Yeah, man. You know, something that she just mentioned that's really good is that, you know, growing up is about, facing your challenges, moving forward is a sense of maturity. Retreating and running back and lying is a sense of your immaturity. And, you know, like when it comes to growing up, we're constantly having to grow up in a relationship. And we were in church yesterday, and one of the pastors named Nathan said something really powerful. He says, when it comes to growing up, right, it's less about perfection and more about direction, right? And I was like, whoa. I was like, damn, that's good. Yeah. I had to write that one down.
That's trust too.
Right? But it's trust, right? It's about making the right decisions, man. Facing your challenges are not going to be easy. Facing the challenges in your marriage are certainly not going to be easy, right? I mean, being able to take someone back after a line, you really, really have to, it's gonna require both effort from both parties. One of them really, really being serious and committed that they are going to change, that they're going to stop the line, that they're going to stop the secret stuff, and the other one has to really, accept it and have grace and really accept, like really have forgiveness, true forgiveness. Because if you don't have true forgiveness, it turns into bitterness, and then you start bickering at them for no reason. And even your partner might have changed, but you still hold that against them, right?
Dude,
and it's never really a good thing to do that.
I'd rather you feel so comfortable, baby, in coming to me and telling me whatever it is than having to hide it because you're afraid of how I'm going to react or respond.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather you just tell me whatever it is. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care. Because the fact that he can come to me shows, number one, that he's mature. Number two, that he trusts me. Number three, that there's still a relationship here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even matter what it is. I'd rather you tell me than having to hide it. And I hope you feel the same way.
No, I feel the same way.
Because that's what true trust is. Guys, this is
the Power Couple Show.
Thanks for watching. We have come to the end. We're live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat, YouTube, and thepowercoupleshow.com.
If you haven't gone to thepowercoupleshow.com, do yourself a favor and go there right now. And if you're on there, this is what y'all need to do when you get there.
Yo, when you go to thepowercoupleshow.com, we got a little trick for you. Okay,
what?
We are going to be giving you our 7 ways to becoming a power couple.
Oh, what?
A free PDF, yes, a free PDF as a way of us saying thank you.
That's awesome.
And check this out. You can also check out all of the episodes that we have throughout the week.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you could. Right? So just in case you missed any episodes throughout the week that we talked about, which is really good, you can go out there and check them out whenever you want. So go to thepowercoupleshow.com.
Are you serious?
Because it's just a lot of benefits to going there, especially getting the free PDF, 7
You know
ways
what?
to becoming a power couple.
Share it, man. Let people know. I'm sure you know so many people who would love and need to hear this.
Yeah, share it, man.
Tell people about it. Say, hey, go to thepowercoupleshow.com, man. They have this amazing episode about trust. Y'all need to watch it. Share it. Share it on Facebook. Put it on Twitter. Put it everywhere. Put it everywhere. All right? It is awesome. Okay?
You guys
awesome. It's Friday, you know, and this is the last episode of the week. You guys have been a phenomenal audience.
Yes, sir.
Hope you enjoyed it today. You guys are the bomb.
Like tick, tick, boom. Shakalaka.
What?
Nice. 32.
Mm-hmm.